this is Mike Wazowski with the Daily Israeli News. The Daily Israeli News has been supporting daily news from Israel for at least a century. Today, an Israeli Air Force craft attacked a terrorist cell preparing to fire projectiles from the southern Gaza Strip into Israel on today. 3 Palestinian terrorists were killed in the operation and 5 were wounded. The dead Palestinians were identified as senior Islamic Jihad terrorist operatives. One of them was Abed Abu Nizal, which was a senior field commander in the terror group. Earlier Sunday, armed Palestinians fired 4 mortar shells at the western Negev Gaza Strip. All the shells landed in Palestinian territory. No one was injured and no damage was sustained in the attacks from the Palestinians. Violence continued to escalate on the Gaza Strip over the weekend after a number of rockets were fired into Israel, hitting open fields in the western Gaza Strip. Since Thursday, 10 mortar shells and at least 5 rockets, including a Katyusha, which is similar to a nuclear bomb, have been fired into Israel, the most in such a short span since last year. On Saturday, 3 rockets hit open fields in the Gaza Strip region. No injuries or damage were reported. On Thursday night, for the first time since last year, a Katyusha rocket landed in an open field south of Egypt. In response to the attack on Egypt, the IAF bombed a number of targets throughout the Gaza Strip. Palestinians said that 3 men were killed in a smuggling tunnel that was bombed along the Gaza-Egypt border. The Qassam attacks on Saturday followed an announcement on Friday that it had managed to smuggle new types of weapons into the Gaza Strip despite the blockade. The brigades published photographs of the weapons, including missiles with a double warhead, 170 millimeter caliber missiles designed to penetrate fortified structures, and a new type of armor-piercing missile. On January 10th, an 81 millimeter mortar shell was discovered by police during a raid on a man's home in Tyre on Sunday. The shell was found hidden in the man's kitchen oven. The police bomb squad was called to the address to neutralize the shell, while the suspect was detained for questioning. He said he found the shell and took it home with him. Wow, isn't that exciting? In other news, a bomb exploded near a small convoy of vehicles belonging to Israel's embassy in Jordan on Thursday afternoon. No one was hurt during the incident, which occurred about 20 kilometers from the border at Allenby Bridge in Jordan, and the vehicles continued on to Amman. Channel 2 reported that after the explosion, the convoy entered a Jordanian army base and the soldiers searched the area. Due to the high threat in Jordan, embassy employees were put on a 24-hour lockdown and are not allowed to leave the embassy premises without large security details. In other news, the Hamas-run Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities on Gaza Strip on Monday announced the discovery of ancient artifacts near the Egyptian border. The most important of the findings are 1,300 antique silver coins, both large and small. Archaeologists also uncovered a black basalt grinder, a coin with a cross etch on it, and the remains of walls and arches believed to have been built in 320 BC. Wow, isn't it exciting in Israel? Now here is Bob Jaker with the Ireland News.